This video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by our channel members. Join today for early access, bonus content, and more. Hello, LS11 Universe, it's the Doctor, and Zander 3. What the hell are you doing here? I work here now. What? Yeah, JT got back in the ring, so they put me on commentary. They fire you? They said that my role needed to be changed. For now. Well, welcome back to Los Angeles Wrestling, I suppose. With my new color commentator, Zander number 3. It was just me last week. I was doing fine on my own, actually. Were you, though? Alright, now. That's like son of a bitch. We are kicking things off here with a 5-way elimination matchup for the LS11 Grand Championship. That is right, folks, because here comes Tatum Lords to the ring. That is right. This is from the special buy one, get four, essentially. Grand title shots this week on the LS11 live streams to round out 2025. And you're sure it wasn't you? That was not me that called Zander. Someone used some kind... Scamming apps have gotten really good nowadays. Someone mimicked my phone number and used some kind of cloning AI to clone my voice. It was not me. Like I said, I was at home with my... with some people I care about back in London. You have a secret family you're not telling us about? I was at home in London with people I care about. That's all I will say. As Tatum Lords, one half of the DPW Tag Team Champs, out first. Out next. Shockingly, in this one, I don't think they even knew this was going to happen tonight. But they're also going to be in Lethal Lottery soon. That is right. It is Hemlock making their way down to the ring. Hemlock having their first ever title match in the LS11 universe ahead of them teaming up with Missile in Lethal Lottery. How the hell did we get to this point in channel's history? I have no idea. On the other way, Hemlock out next. Out next. Well, here they come. One member of CLON. One half of the LAW Tag Team Champions as well. That's right. Here comes the outsider. Liam Malone. There they are, Liam. Liam Malone and Status Quo, the LAW Tag Team Champions. Of course, were involved in that big 8-person tag match main event last week. So, Liam Malone has made their way to the ring. And out next, making his official in-ring debut in the LS11 universe at long last. We could only avoid it for so long. There he is. The Punjabi Playboy. WWE Hall of Famer. The Great Khali. Great Khali is here in LAW. That he is. I can hardly believe it myself. Khali getting his shot at the grand title tonight in this Elimination Rules match. That is right. So the Great Khali steps up. Only seen Khali once before, and it was at the episode of Raw in which Raj Desi, Jinder Mahal at the time, won the United States title. He was the counter to Omos. And finally, having his 4th match this week. That's right, his 4th match in the last 2 days. The LS11 Grand Champ is here. You know, he's joked that he was coming after Axiom's record for most matches in one season. I don't think he's joking at this point. I don't think so either, because he is already now having his 24th match of the season. And folks, we are on week 26 of the season. That is right. Tomorrow, Sunday, officially makes us halfway through Season 7 of LS11 Universe. We'll be on week 27 out of 54. That is right. As here he is, the LS11 Grand Champion, Zander Carver, making his way to the ring. So, Zander ready to defend the grand title again. Yet, just 2 days ago at TNA and at ARW, he took down Zander number 5, Abyss, Shinobi, David Otunga, Bishop Dyer, Nick Nemeth, and Rhino. Now tonight, he looks to add Hemlock, Great Khali, Tatum, and Liam to the mix. Looking to show everyone just what he's made of tonight. He's also got Bullet Club on the back of the mind. You know he's got to have Bullet Club on the back of the mind. Here it is, the LS11 Grand title on the line. Here we go. That it runs at Khali and immediately getting knocked back. Look at this. Hemlock rakes the back. Hemlock knows. Oh my god, Khali. Knocking back the Great Khali now. Khali's like 3 times their size. Tatum has the arm now of Zander, and Tatum. Remember, Tatum pinned Zander when Zander was having the worst week of his life recently on an episode of TNA, and Tatum is not letting anyone forget that one. Khali wrapping the leg of Hemlock around the ropes. Tatum slapping the face repeatedly of Liam Malone. Zander firing away at the Great Khali. Out of the ring goes Liam. Well, it's every person for themselves in this one. That is right. It's elimination rules, so you can't expect someone to be able to just steal the win as easily tonight. Khali has got all the Zander Rances back here, and Zander backhandle into the back. Great Khali still standing. Liam Malone and Zander around and throws him into the corner. Now look at this. Liam, getting caught here by Khali. Khali tossing Liam across the ring. Hemlock with a chop. Lock now, shoved back by Khali. Khali rolling them over into a cover now. Now, Liam getting back to their feet. Right hook to Tatum. Khali knee strike. Liam taking Tatum down. Hemlock managing to get Khali off his feet. Taking Hemlock out of the legs now. Double axe handle from Zander. Strike there from Zander to Liam, and Zander hitting the 360 code breaker onto Malone. Do a cover on them now. Liam Malone down. Cover for the 1, 2. Malone still in it. Zander, whoa! Goes for a dive, whiffs it. Depth perception from the eye patch, most certainly, as Malone taking down Hemlock. Now Tatum grabs a hold of Liam, throwing them back into the ring post. Zander now, clothesline to the Great Khali, knocking him down. And Zander with a bulldog taking down Tatum. Zander, big right hook there. Down goes Tatum Lords now, and Zander. A hold of Tatum. Throwing him into the corner now. Hemlock taking down Zander there. Great Khali. To the back of Hemlock. Zander goes down now. Now Great Khali throwing the elbows into the face of Tatum. Malone now. Wait a minute, Malone. Grabs onto Carly, and look at the strength of Liam. Swinging neck breaker there to Carly. Now Zander got a hold of Liam. Puts them in the corner. Knocking Liam down now, and Tatum goes for a big clothesline there. Liam just across the ring. Zander kick to Tatum. Bring back now, and now Zander finds himself sandwiched between Liam and Tatum. Wait a minute now, Hemlock trying to come back in and capitalize here as Tatum grabs a hold of them. Stun gun to Hemlock. The mosh pit to kick us off here on LAW. And Tatum with a massive German to Zander. Tatum looking to make lightning strike twice, but no, Zander with an immediate kick out. Now a headbutt taking down Tatum now. In the corner, Carly dropping the grand champion. Now great Carly. Oh my god, the elevated vice grip. Carly bomb. Carly bomb to Liam Malone. Liam hanging on, and Zander, wait a minute, Zander throwing Carly at Tatum now, and Zander, he did this to Abyss and Shinobi on Thursday. Now he's going to do it to Carly and Tatum. Double AA. 1, 2, Carly gone. Hemlock flew onto Tatum there as well. Carly eliminated. Tatum Lords down. Zander to the top now. 4. Hang on. Blockbuster, the King's Landing to Tatum. Hemlock now DDT. Now Hemlock telling Tatum to get back to his feet. Hemlock kicking the midsection. Hemlock hooks the arm. Zander taught him that one. Pedigree. Zander looking to follow suit. Well, Hemlock may have learned it from Zander, but Zander with the pedigree to Malone. Liam Malone down off the pedigree. 1, 2, no. Double kickouts off the pedigrees there. Well, Hemlock as he used the kendo stick there. Zander saw it coming even with only one eye right now. Hitting Hemlock across the surgically repaired back with it. Right, Hemlock has a metal rod down their back. Right. Now Liam. No, Zander answering back. Zander into a clothesline. No stick now from Tatum to Hemlock now, and Zander with Liam for throwback. Zander with the throwback now. Hemlock as Tatum. Zander, wait a minute, grabs the leg of Tatum into ankle lock. Zander with the ankle lock in on Tatum Lords. There's no rope breaks in this one. Tatum submits. Tatum eliminated. Now Hemlock grabbing onto Zander. Throws him off the ropes. Ducks him. Leapfrogging him in. Oh, wait a minute. Zander, right hook, turns his roommate around here. Rolls them through. Into a cover now. Zander. 1, 2. No. Hemlock back to their feet. Liam grabs onto Zander, though, and Liam. Zander in the ropes. Comes onto him now. Chops him. Flies the leg up. Pulling back on the leg. Zander staggering off the ropes. Now Malone with the spear. Liam Malone, the spear. 1, 2. Zander kicking out. Hemlock's got the chair now, and Hemlock for the chair. Liam with a chop, though. Hemlock through there into a super kick. One now, and Liam Malone with that chair. Whoa! Zander answers back. Zander hooking the arms of Liam for pedigree. Look cover now. 1, 2. That's 3. Another one gone. Zander now looking for Hemlock to get back to their feet here. Zander's got Hemlock down. Hemlock rolling back into the ring here. Hemlock. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, whoa, hang on. Pedigree to Zander. Hemlock using his own move against him to win the grand title. 1, 2. No! ZC stays alive. Now Hemlock to the top rope. Hemlock goes for the elbow. Zander, swings them around. Live by the pedigree. Die by the pedigree. One more time. Hits one. Into the cover. 1, 2. That's a title retention for ZC. Takes out all 4 competitors there as well. Pins all 4 challengers. Taps out Tatum, actually. Zander taking out every challenger there tonight. And Champ with the win. Huge victory there for ZC. Another big title retention tonight. Putting down 4 very game challengers tonight. All 4 of those challengers came in with their heads high. All 4 of them came in fully prepared to try and become grand champion. Nearly did it, did all of them. But in the end, it is Zander walking out with the grand title. And I believe that is the last of his contractually obligated donated title matches, unless last night on SmackDown during the watch-along anyone donated, but prices were back up to full last night, so this is being pre-taped, wouldn't you know it? And he showed us just what he's made of tonight. He got another big win and another big title retention. So your winner, and still LS11 Universe Grand Champion, Zander Carver. Zander's gotten the win, but I think he just motioned over here for someone to hand him a microphone. Oh, hey Tatum, you spent the last 2 months saying over and over that you pinned me, right? You pinned me on the worst week of my life. Well, it seems all you were saying tonight was that you quit like a little bitch. But speaking of little bitches, Bullet Club. Hey Kenny, you told me to stay out of your way, and I told you to make me. And what was your response? Instead of handling things yourself like a man, you decided to call in 2 other people to do your dirty work for you. So, after giving me something I've always wanted, and by the way, I took it like a man, buddy. And oh boy, I've been thinking about that for 48 hours. I know that the stars of Raw are in town tonight. You know why I know? Because I'm the lead commentator on the show. So, buddy, Rhea, I know you're here tonight. I know you decided to show up on my turf tonight. So I came prepared. And the Knockouts World Champ, Elizabeth Bell, is here too. And the 2 of us ain't taking no for an answer. So tonight, we're going to make some history. In the main event of LAW, I've been wrestling 2 matches a night all week. So why not go for 5 matches this week? Why not make it 6 with Lethal Lottery tomorrow? Tonight, in the main event of LAW, Buddy Murphy Rhea Ripley versus Zander Carver and Elizabeth Bell. Rhea, I'm sure you'll be there, but buddy, are you just gonna hide behind your wife? Or are you gonna finally come get you some after 6 years of me saying all the sweet, merciless things I wish she would do to me? Hey, Rhea. Bullet Club wants me to stop and stay out of their way, right? Well, I think only one of you can stop me, so Rhea, bring me up by my ankles and beat me with a dirty pipe, you absolute monster. Ruin my FICO score, you questionable monstrosity. And hey, Rhea, sneeze in my chocolate milk and try and take my grand title. You big, muscular oak tree. Waited a long time for this. Hey, buddy. Your wife's gonna kick my ass. So much for winning the grand title and putting the CLON logo on it, huh, Liam? Shut up, Kay. At least I'm booked and I didn't get cut for time again. Yeah, well, actually, funny enough, I'm not booked tonight and wasn't cut for time because I'm in Lethal Lottery tomorrow. Something that, right, no one in the LS11 universe gave enough of a damn about you to put you in. Oh, yeah, right. Right, Lethal Lottery. Lethal Lottery. Big opportunity for you. Huge opportunity. Against JC Seraphim. Tough guy. And who's the other one again? Ezekiel Jackson. Right. Best of luck. Be a real shame for Desperados of Fire to be known as the guys that lost to Ezekiel Jackson. Real shame. Alright, well, we got some women's action coming up next here on LAW. That we do. We got 4 big matches for you tonight. Originally, it was only 3, but we just had a huge main event added. That's right. Apparently, Zander called the network providers. Not just YouTube. Shut up. We're doing a bit. And Zander said, fuck you, I'm Zander Carver and you're not. I've written 2 books. You can buy them on Amazon. I'm Zander Carver and you're not. And Hey Buddy, Hey Bo, both by Zander Carver. You're giving us the overtime for the big tag team main event. Now we've got a big tag team main event. That we do, is making their way down to the ring right now for this women's matchup. Alexander Blackstone, who it's good to see he survived the fight with Homelander. Is it good to see he survived? Are we sure we're happy about that? I think we would have had to do paperwork if he died. Something like, safe workplace, something like that. That's assuming anyone cared about him. I'd have to fill out that kind of paperwork. You know what? That's valid, actually. Alexander Blackstone accompanying his dearly beloved Casey Styles down to the ring. So, Blackstone and Styles make their way down to the ring. Casey Styles in singles action here tonight, as she is going one-on-one with another one of the LS11 originals. As here comes Jessica Enigma to the ring. Here she is, Jessica Enigma, making her way down to the ring. Jessica Enigma, one of the better LS11 originals from the old era. One of the many. One of the many that came close to beating Elizabeth Bell in the past, but never could. Now it's open season in LAW. That's right, we know Cammy and Priscilla Kelly are going to face off in a couple of weeks at Scorched Earth on February 1st. That is right, but we don't know who is going to be the next challenger for the show between Scorched Earth and Xandermania. That is right. You gotta think both these women want to be part of the Scorched Earth Rumble as well. Think so. Winner gets a shot at the LAW Women's title at Xandermania. Jessica Enigma headlock takeover now on Casey Styles. Styles going down here. Jessica Enigma back on the head here. Jessica Enigma in some trouble here. Casey Styles back up to her feet. Turns it around on her. Jessica Enigma trying to get out of it here. Got hold of it with Jessica Enigma. Wait a minute. Of the ropes here. Jessica Enigma ducking him. Leapfrogs him into German suplex. Takes it down into a cover now. One. No. But now into a double axe handle there. Taking down Casey Styles. Hold of it. Picking her back up to her feet here. Jessica Enigma. Casey Styles throws her across the ring. Into the corner. Big drop kick. The ropes now. And drop kick again. Back up to her feet now. Jessica Enigma spinning wheel kick there. Knocks her back. Casey Styles. Up with her now. Casey Styles. Brown has the arm of Jessica Enigma now. Casey Styles with the arm on Jessica Enigma now. Jessica Enigma swinging it back around. Pulling back on the head. On the arm now. Styles now swings back around. Styles pulls back on the arm of Enigma again. Jessica Enigma now has the arm here. Going back and forth with these lockups and these chain wrestling moves. Trading holds on one another here. Now, look at this from Casey Styles, the prototype. The former LAW Women's Tag Team Champion. Rumors that we might be bringing those titles back. Rumors, aren't you on the board? I mean, yeah, obviously, but there's been talks amongst the board, I suppose, if you want me to pull back the curtain a little bit. Yeah, I heard Carnal joined the board this week. And he did as the new ARW General Manager. Why do I feel like I'm the only Zander not on the board? Would you ever show up to meetings? That's not the point. What is the point then? Styles is in trouble. Hurricane Rana from Jessica Enigma. Styles rolling out of the ring now. Casey Styles goes down. Jessica Enigma. Wait a minute. El Diablo has her in her sights here. And Jessica Enigma dives out onto her. Styles down. Prototype in trouble. Caught now. Jessica Enigma throwing her back into the ring. On the apron now. Jessica Enigma. Springboard frog splash across the back. Back up to her feet now. Jessica Enigma into Snapmare. And Jessica Enigma with La Diabla's Kiss. Taking her down on an impact with that one. 1, 2. No! Near fall there. Casey Styles is down as Alexander Blackstone going into the turnbuckle. There, Casey Styles taking it down. Has a hold of Jessica Enigma now into a DDT, taking it down. Styles now stomps it down here, and Styles double axe handle. Get back up to her feet here, Jessica Enigma. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man! Casey Styles gonna return the favor. You're welcome, LS11 Universe. Do a cover now. 1, 2. Jessica Enigma grabbing the bottom rope. Jessica Enigma pulling herself into the corner here. Enigma. Yeah, put in the corner now. Enigma of the ropes, and big drop kick there. Has her down, does Jessica Enigma. But now stalking her here, grabs a hold of her, pulls her in, whipping her back into the ring. And kick to the back now. Xander Blackstone sliding that kendo stick for Casey Styles to use. Jessica Enigma. Hurricane Rana taking her away from it here. Got her down now. Jessica Enigma. Got away at Casey Styles now. Styles is down. Putting the boots to her now. Casey Styles back to her feet. Casey Styles. Diamond Cutter. Casey Styles for the win. 2-0. The top rope now. Casey Styles goes for the elbow drop. Jessica Enigma sent off the ropes. Casey Styles leapfrogs him. And no. And now the Diablo's Kiss. Got it down again. Jessica Enigma slammed the head down repeatedly. 1, 2. Jessica Enigma with the win. Just like that, a big win there for Jessica Enigma. So, just like that, Jessica Enigma getting herself back in her winning ways here tonight by knocking off Casey Styles. Got plenty more coming up next. But, Doc, you got an announcement, right? I do. It's in regards to the LAW Internet title. Alright, good evening, LS11 Universe. The Doctor here. And I've got big announcements on behalf of Zander since he is preparing for our impromptu main event coming up a little bit later tonight. And that is that I want to announce the 2 Fatal 4-Way matches we're going to be seeing on the next edition of Los Angeles Wrestling to determine the 2 competitors that will fight for the LAW International, or Internet Championship. So many international titles in wrestling, it becomes hard to keep up with. The wrestlers that will compete for the Internet Championship at Scorched Earth on February 1st. The first Fatal 4-Way match will feature LAW superstar Trevor Lee, NRW and the Apocalypse's Colton Scribner, the Big Calvin Tankman, and the Call League of Nations Liam Malone. The second of the 2 Fatal 4-Way qualifying matches will feature Alexander Blackstone, JC Seraphim, Jadum's Tatum Lords, and Tommy Invincible. These 2 Fatal 4-Way matches will go down on our next episode of LAW, and the winners will face off at Scorched Earth in just a few weeks' time for the Internet Championship. And before anyone wonders if this is a doppelganger, fuck Jack Cartwheel. Alright, folks, well, up next we've got some more singles action coming up next here on LAW. What a big announcement you just made there. Well, yes, it was. Had a lot to say. As making his way down to the ring, one half of the DPW Tag Team Champions, the birthday boy himself, the notorious JT Jayson. Happy birthday, JT. We love you, buddy. JT Jayson, the man who is going to face off with Rick C for the LAW Championship at Scorched Earth in just 4 weeks' time, February 1st. Mark the calendars. That's right, it'll be here before you know it. So, JT Jayson, tell you what, JT, we got a birthday present for you. This is the last week you'll be using this theme song. We're giving you a new theme next episode of LAW. That's right, JT's new theme will debut next week. That's the LS11 Universe's birthday present to him from the board. How would you know you're not on the board? Fuck you. So JT preparing to handle business tonight against the Call League of Nations. And he's going to be taking on the official singles debut here tonight. of Nate Xpress of the Car League of Nations. That's right, there he is, Nate Xpress. As making their way to the ring are the Car League of Nations. We got the LAW champion Rick C, the tag team champions Status Quo and Liam Malone. And on the far right in the back there is Nate Xpress. That's right, the Car League of Nations growing bigger and bigger by the week. We saw Nate Xpress make his official LAW debut in the Christmas clusterfuck a few weeks ago. That's right, the less said about that match, the better. Why? Because you got chumped out of it? No, because that title and the winner of the match are both dead. But you know what? Fair. A tragic limo explosion. Yeah, we lost a really good life that day. Yeah, it was a really good limo. A shame that it died in the explosion filled with garbage. So, rest in piss, Ryback. Anyways, Nate Xpress and JT Jayson going one-on-one here in what was originally our main event tonight, but is now our semi-final match of the evening. Further ado, here we go. JT looking to further prove himself, looking to further prove why the board almost unanimously picked him as the challenger to Rick for the LAW Scorched Earth event. That's right, there were two options presented to the board from what I've been told. Last week, following LAW, the options were presented: Zander and Rick, winner take all for the grand title and the LAW title, or Rick C versus JT Jayson. That is right. And yourself and the rest of the board, except for Zander and Ray, who of course abstained due to being out indefinitely following the events of Bound for Glory. Zander was the only one that voted for himself. All other members of the board chose that JT would be going to the Scorched Earth Rumble. That's right. As JT made believers out of the LAW or the LS11 board last week. It was as simple as that. Well, I gotta ask, why not Zander? He's been on a roll with this grand title run as of late. He's got a lot on his plate. Here's what the thing is, Z3. Every time Zander is the grand champion, he takes on more than he can bargain for. He always ends up accepting more and more challenges. I mean, he's defended the title 5 times in the he's defended the title 4 times in 2 days. Well, didn't you set up the whole donations for title matches thing this week? I've said multiple times that was not me that called him that night. Someone used some kind of AI cloning tool to replicate my voice and called him using a scam number that made it appear as if I had called him on his phone. As Nate with a Spanish fly there. Cover. 1, 2, no. JT kicking out. JT knocking back Nate now, and JT the ropes with a big sliding elbow. JT. And getting yelled at by Status now. Status Quo yelling at JT here. Nate is still down though. As I was saying, no, I think Zander ends up biting off more than he can chew. Oh my god! When it comes to being grand champion. And so the last thing we need, when our LAW world title has been taken hostage by the Car League of Nations, the last thing myself and the rest of the board want is for Zander to go in there and do what he did at Hardcore Halloween, where he gets in his own head, and he chokes it in a big matchup like that. He hesitated with the sledgehammer against Rick, but he didn't hesitate last week to use it any of the times he held it. You're right, he didn't, but here's the thing. Here's the thing with Zander right now is Status Quo. Wait a minute. Oh. Nate caught with a big kick. JT flies out on a Status. Oh, and he punches Liam in the face. JT said all he wanted for his birthday was to punch Liam Malone in the face, and he just did it. There you go. Happy birthday, JT. Rolling Thunder to Nate. Leg on him now. Cover for the 1. No. The head there from Nate here on JT. JT ducks him now, and JT. No. Nate countering. But yes, no, I think Zander's getting too in his own head. Taking on more than he can bargain for with the grand title. I think he needs to focus on keeping the one title he's got right now and not choking the title reign before he focuses on trying to be a double champion. And meanwhile, there's JT, who has become the kind of new heart and soul of the LS11 originals, has shown that he's full of heart and soul, has shown that he's full of determination. I mean, in one of his first matches, he took Connell to the limit at Termination Chamber last year. Connell had to nearly kill him to put him down at Termination Chamber. So yes, I think JT has more than earned his flowers. Nate taking JT on the ride there into the cover for the 1, for the 2. JT is still in it. You're seeing right now, he's taking Nate Xpress of the CLON to the absolute limit right now. Nate's hitting JT with everything he's got and then some, and JT is still going. JT sweeping the legs. Kicking to the back, knocking down Nate. Drops the knee across the back now, and JT to the top rope now, looking to fly. JT Jayson. Diving knee drop. Kicking the head there from Nate Xpress. Swung around now by JT, and JT heads through, taking him down here, and JT go into JT driver. And Nate up to his feet now, and JT into KDD. Pulling the legs away from the ropes, cover on Nate. JT with the win. Hell of a matchup there between JT and Nate Xpress there. Would have been a great main event if we hadn't had an impromptu match added tonight. In the end, it is a big win there for JT Jayson, knocking off Nate. The LS11 universe is starting to rally behind JT. They want to see this man become the champion. That they do. Happy birthday, JT. What a win. Oh, and Rick blasting JT with the title. The LAW champion blasting JT with the title. And Rick with the C-section. JT, for your birthday, I'm giving you a little present. This is the closest you will ever find yourself to this LAW title for the rest of your worthless career. Whoa, and JT! KDD to Rick! Well, thanks, Rick. Because holding it high like this is the closest I'll be on February 1st. Are you ready to get into the main event? Yeah, I bet it's ready as I'll ever be. Not even Rhea are actually going to show up. So I'm backstage. They must be here. You know, I was thinking, what's going on? You had your US title run recently. Number 5 had the whole grand title match the other night. I felt alive when I got into the clusterfuck the other day. And being back in a ring for LAW, even ARW, felt right. Where are you going with this? V3. I feel the wrestling bug coming back. Doc, you haven't been a full-time wrestler in 5 years almost? Maybe longer? No, I know. I know. It's stupid. I've not been full-time in almost a decade, actually. 2018, to be specific. But, man, felt that itch. I think it's what's right. Well, let's just commentate the main event. Alright, let's just get to the main event. Alright, whatever you say, Doc. Let's do this, folks. It is main event time. Here we go. As there is the LS11 Grand Champion. Zander making his way down to the ring. And we know whose music that is. We know who he brought with him to be his tag team partner tonight. There she is, the TNA Knockouts champ, the showstopper, Elizabeth Bell, and the LS11 Grand Champion, ZC, making their way down to the ring. Got a little bit of twin magic on our hands here in the main event tonight. And we do. Matching gear and everything. Eliza, former LAW Women's Champion, the longest reigning LAW Women's Champion. Had that. That is right. Zander looking more confident than ever right now with the Knockouts champ by his side. Fun fact for you, Z3. This is only the second time ever that Zander and Eliza have teamed up like this in a tag team matchup together. That's right, the two of them have only been in standard tag team action once. And it was back in LSWF. They faced off with the Quizmaster and his former tag team partner. But now, here they are. That's right, for the first time ever in LAW. The duo of Rhea Ripley and Buddy Murphy making their way down to the ring. Monday Night Raw's Bullet Club leaders. Rhea Ripley, the Women's United States Champion. Buddy Murphy, also here as well, the leader of the Bullet Club Gorillas. Man that was almost WWE Champion this time last week back in Australia. That's right, and these two called in by Kenny Omega to show up at the end of TNA on Thursday. Now tonight, they are competing in LAW for the first time ever. Buddy has seemingly set his sights on the LS11 Grand title. Without any further ado, Zander Carver and Buddy Murphy running us out. Here we go. Oh, the big takedown there to Buddy and Zander. Clothesline taking him down again. Zander running in. Big knee strike there. Buddy answering back immediately. Buddy Murphy grabs onto him now. Buddy, he was making the jokes about it, but obviously it's bothered him for years. Now Zander has always talked about Rhea Ripley, the jokes he's made about Buddy's partner, about his significant other over the years. All the things he said, you heard him reference it in the opening statement as well. Zander, who has already wrestled a match tonight, is not in a good space to be going up against a world champion level competitor. Buddy kicks him in the midsection now, and Buddy Murphy knocked back here. Zander. Section now, Buddy pulling him in here, and Buddy has Zander up and powerbombs him down. Zander immediately pulling himself up in the ropes here, and Buddy Murphy to capitalize here. Buddy Murphy back here, and Zander dropped on his back by Buddy. Hits him with a big clothesline. Murphy wasting no time here. Grabs onto and ties him up in the Prism Trap. Is unlocked. Shades of Rhea Ripley already as Eliza making the save. Oh, and Eliza with a drop kick to Buddy, who dumps the Knockouts champ out of the ring. Now a jawbreaker taking down Buddy Murphy. A Buddy. Oh, caught. Zander's got a hold of him here, and Zander knee into the back of Buddy Murphy, taking him down. Kick to the midsection now, and Buddy Murphy. Whoa, Zander swings him around. Zander goes for the kick. Buddy Murphy. Oh boy. Zander's going for a ride. German suplex taking him down. Buddy goes for a clothesline. Zander's got a hold of him now, and Zander taking Buddy now, throws him back into the corner here. Tag team maneuver here as Zander's got Eliza, and slingshots are into Buddy. Showstopper now. Coming right into a forearm strike, though, as Buddy Murphy has a hold of her. Eliza, though, sliding out of it. Now Eliza knocked back Buddy Murphy. Hold of it now. Kick to the midsection of the Knockouts champ. Lifts her up, and Buddy... running powerbomb, taking her down. Buddy Murphy's got Eliza now. Picking her back up to her feet here, and Buddy Murphy... Eliza into the corner now, and Buddy tag is made. Rhea Ripley is in, and Rhea... Buddy now, here we go. Flying shoulder block to Eliza, taking her down. Oh, Rhea. Oh, Eliza ducks under a German suplex, taking down Rhea. This is a big one, folks. Two of the top women of their respective brands here in LS11 Universe. The best of the LS11 women in general, and the best of the originals. The queen of the LS11 originals. The bell getting taken down. Rhea going into the head. Ripley just ambushing Elizabeth now, going down on her with ground and pound. Gonna knock the showstopper out. Eliza in some trouble now. Rhea Ripley. Eliza countering back. Eliza. Super kick, taking her down. Eliza's already taken a bit of a beating here, and Eliza... they're crawling for a cover. She's crawling towards the corner. Oh, here we go. Harder. He's fucking insane. Rhea now. Rhea and Zander going at it now. And you heard when Rhea hit with that headbutt, he laughed and said harder. The man's a masochist. Only for this woman, though. Zander's got a hold of Rhea Ripley. Knee into the midsection. Into a running takedown. Come on. I've been begging you to dominate me for 7 years. This is the best you got? Oh, Zander, I don't know if I would have challenged you to that one. Oh, and she's doing this to mock him, and you know she is. And they're getting hit in the head repeatedly by Rhea now, and Rhea Ripley going after him again, punching him in the face. Going after the good eye now. Tapping the hell out of him now. Rhea Ripley ducks under her. Go, pulling her in. Zander. The arms. Pedigree to Rhea. Better to pin Rhea Ripley now. Saved by Buddy, though. Yeah, now. Tilt-a-whirl slam, taking him down. Rhea Ripley. Back down in the ground and pound. Yeah, now getting Zander back to his feet. Rhea Ripley. A tag is made. Buddy Murphy is in now, and Rhea and Buddy off the ropes. Atomic drop. Big boot from Rhea. Buddy going into the legs now of Zander here. Buddy Murphy picking out the legs. Down in the ground and pound again is Buddy. Going to a hip toss, taking him down. Buddy goes down. Murphy. Knee strike there. As Zander into B. Trigger. Cover now on Zander. No, it's saved by Elizabeth Bell. They're making the save there for her brother. Zander caught Buddy there. Back body drop. Buddy Murphy slides out of the way. Countered. Buddy Murphy for the kick. Zander. Clothesline. Zander, wait a minute. Into big kick across the head of Buddy. Zander going up here. Zander to pin Buddy Murphy. Here we go. Looking for heat-seeking missile. Nobody home. Murphy. Strike. Discus clothesline. Zander off his feet again now, and Murphy. Caught him there. Right hook connecting, taking down Buddy. Tag is made. Back to Elizabeth Bell. Showstopper coming in now. Goes for the elbow. Buddy Murphy out of the way. Buddy taking out the arm. And B-trigger to Elizabeth. They're going down now. Buddy back up to her feet here. And Buddy Murphy. Liza off the ropes again. Counted. He goes for the clothesline. Eliza dropping him there. As they're dropping the elbows repeatedly, but Buddy Murphy, big knee strike, taking it down, tags in Rhea. Here we go, Mommy is in. Rhea Ripley coming in hot now, taking down Eliza. Goes for the kick, Eliza out of the way, Eliza knocking her back. Whoa, like she was going to go for the whammy paw. Rhea swinging her around, turns her around now, Rhea Ripley. Eliza up and down with the electric chair. They're over into a cover now. Eliza's down. Rhea Ripley making the save. Or Zander making the save for Eliza, I mean. Ducking under Rhea here, Eliza. Knocking Rhea back here, and Eliza. The roundhouse kick, knocking Rhea back for the forearm. Gets caught with the big boot. Now Eliza with a super kick there. The cover on the WWE United States Women's Champion. One saved by Buddy, though. Eliza now going for her. Rhea's got a hold of her, though, and Rhea spine buster, or a power slam, rather. Ripley taking down Eliza here, and Rhea. The ducks under her now, and Eliza. Black's handle in the corner, has Rhea Ripley. They're going up to the top rope with him. Into Tornado DDT, taking it down. Eliza. She tapped out Shayna Baszler just a couple of weeks ago. She tapped out one of Shayna's greatest rivals the same way. STF is in. Is Rhea Ripley about to tap out here in the main event of the Indies? It doesn't seem out of the realm of possibility, Z3. They're wrenching back here, but Rhea, finger in the head. Now, Eliza, avoids the headbutt. Kick to the midsection. Goes for the slap. Rhea, sidestepped. Eliza, whammy bar. Whammy bar connects to Rhea. Throws the arm across her. Eliza's gonna do it. Two. No! Rhea got the shoulder up off the whammy bar. Whammy bar nearly gets it. Rhea into the big boot now, and Rhea crawling across Eliza now. Rhea Ripley into the headbutts. Rhea, no, Eliza knocking it down. Eliza's got her up on the apron here, Eliza. Right hook and drop kick. Knocking Rhea out to the floor now, Eliza. Springboards into a senton. Eliza is on fire right now. As she is, as Eliza slides out onto Rhea with a splash. The showstopper is on another level. Staying on top of her here. Turning up the heat is Eliza. Rhea to get back up to her feet now. Eliza. And up to the top. Rhea Ripley. No. Is out of the way. Running back Rhea. Rhea though. Right hook connecting. Knocking her off the top rope. Rhea crawls back onto her heel, and Rhea Ripley into the headbutts on Eliza. Oh, Rhea. Oh, Eliza. Looking with the clothesline here, and Eliza into Venus Star Power. The Venus Star Power nearly gets her. Eliza on multiple occasions has nearly beaten the top woman in all of LS11 universe. She takes out Buddy Murphy, gets caught here. Rhea. Oh, Eliza knocking her back now, and Eliza. She was going for a tag to Zander, but got caught off guard there. Eliza takes down Rhea though, and now Eliza, a minute, has Rhea down. Eliza standing on the hair of Rhea. Now Eliza is the headbutt, grabs Rhea. Go into the corner. Tag is made, Zander is in, and now Eliza and Zander. Off the ropes. Double back body drop, taking it down. Rolling out of the ring here. Oh, and Buddy taking out the leg of Zander. As handling things with Rhea as Buddy behind the referee's back. Buddy Murphy grabbing Zander now, and Buddy Murphy, Murphy's Law, taking down Zander on the outside. Throwing him into the ring now. Right to the waiting arms of Rhea Ripley. Ripley now standing on his back. And stomps him in the ribs. Now Rhea. Buddy gave her the opening. Rhea Ripley just beating the hell out of him here. Trying to beat him pillar to post right now is Rhea. Zander is in trouble now. Rhea just absolutely dominating him. Sends him crashing down. Rhea. Buddy going around ringside, and Buddy taking down Eliza. Rhea. This is for the last 7 years of jokes. Rhea Ripley with Riptide. Stacks him up. Rhea Ripley beats Zander in the main event. Bullet Club walked in tonight. Handled business. That they most certainly did. Bullet Club warned Zander, stay out of their way. He said, make me. Liza was collateral damage. There were a few times where she nearly beat Rhea Ripley. A few times that Liza and Zander nearly had the whole match won. In the end, Rhea caught Zander, lifted a 230-something pound man, hit him with the Avalanche Riptide. Your winners, Rhea Ripley, Buddy Murphy. Big win tonight for Bullet Club. Got a whole big weekend ahead of you with LS11 tonight. Gonna do it. Been Zander number 3, the Doctor. That was Universe. Hey, Rhea. Thanks. And Buddy, your wife just kicked my ass. Like I always wanted. He's either brave or an idiot. A little bit of both. A little bit of both. There's part of me that says this is a bit too much. Then there's part of me that's heard the absurd things he's said over the last 6 years. Carver, I'll see you on Tuesday. You mean see him on Tuesday? A show on Tuesday, do we? We might have just gotten one. Special thanks to $10 above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best way to support me directly, and joining you get LS11 member Nitro, Let's Play content, early access to Sanctuary videos, and more.